creative block at some point in their creative journey. It's totally normal. The key is to find strategies to overcome that creative block so that you can move forward in your creative practice. My name is Amberly Adolph. I'm a surface pattern designer and educator, and I'm here to talk about 6 ways to overcome creative block. Number 1, drawing from observation. Drawing from observation is such a valuable skill in general for creative drawing, for surface pattern design. Drawing from observation means that you're drawing something that you can visually see, maybe something from your surroundings. It could be an object, it could be a scene. What this does is it syncs up your right brain and activates it so that you can start working on your creative process. Now, drawing from observation is a great way just to get things rolling. If you're feeling stuck, there's always something around you that you can draw. So starting with that first to kind of get your creative juices going can help you to overcome creative block or overwhelm by coming up with ideas. 2, collect inspiration and review your inspiration when you're feeling stuck. If you don't have a process now for collecting inspiration, I would start doing that. If you need inspiration, check out my video on 5 ways to collect inspiration. It can be as easy as looking through your phone and looking at your photos to get inspiration, or maybe you have a Pinterest board you can start with inspiration. But having a go-to source for inspiration where you collect those ideas is key. All you need to do is open it up or go through your inspiration, and hopefully it will spark something to get you started and overcome that creative block. 3, do an artist copy. An artist copy is where you take a piece of work that you really admire, you like, you're drawn to, and you try to recreate this. Now the key is you're not recreating this and sharing it online as your own work. That would be plagiarism. We don't want to do that. But the act of copying an existing artist's work that you like can, 1, teach you a little bit about their process or how they created it, and it can give you some insight into your own aesthetic, what you're drawn to, what you like in design, and that can spark other ideas. So when you're stuck, pull up Instagram or look through your favorite artist and find something to recreate, and that might get your creative juices going to move on to another project. 4, sometimes our creative block comes from the overwhelm of looking at a blank page. So number 4 is to alter that page in some way to remove that intimidation. So if we're painting and we're looking at a white canvas, sometimes just laying down a color, whatever color it is, or a watercolor wash, or getting some scribbles down on there, can break the ice of starting on that blank page and get us kind of moving in a direction. So sometimes you just have to alter that starting page, whether it's tearing the edges, adding color, doing something to remove that intimidation of that stark white canvas. Number 5, sometimes it's great just to go through your old work and rework an old piece. I do this all the time with my patterns. If I'm feeling stuck, I'll scroll through my other patterns and find one that I'm not really happy with. I'll rework it, and that sometimes sparks my interest in doing something else related to that. So number 6 is journal. Whether it's a free write, just taking out a piece of paper and just writing whatever comes to mind, this can be a great way to overcome that creative block and start to spark some ideas that may lead you to something else in your creative practice. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck with overcoming your creative blocks, and I would love to hear if you have any suggestions to add to the